I think we are online with the stream. Let me just take a quick look. And that seems to be the case, and I should hear myself echoing, which I do. So now we'll go on here. Here's the stream link. Reply. Okay, promote that. Promote it over here as well. Post. Maybe I should tweet this just for the hell of it. I never use the Twitter. Okay. All right, I feel like this is officially a thing now. So, I'm just going to talk to myself for a few minutes while I get this set up. Technically, it's not quite where I need it to be yet, so we will check this out. Let's see if I have the dashboard. Maybe I should put the dashboard up on my other computer. Okay, so I have started this because I want to get it started, but I still have a little bit of setup to do, so I'm going to be wandering about. Well, hopefully that gives people time to join, and let me know in the chat if everything's working okay. So let's see, what's the trick here? So what I want to do is get a second camera hooked up, which will take me just a minute. Such a disaster in here. Take the time to finish setting anything up. I just want to get this going. Apologies for the rather static screen in the meantime, but I will just stream of consciousness narrate this. So, okay, here's the camera. Voila. Okay, now I need to somehow get maybe I should have thought that through. I need to get the giant HDMI cable out of the drawer of video junk. Fortunately, it's right on top from last time I used it. Okay. It would be sweet if that angled one was good, but we will see. Well, we'll see. Will it reach across the room? I think it might just reach across the room. So, let's pop this in. There's my arm. I didn't mean any arm. Her arm gets stuck there. That's why she goes into the cupboard. Okay. Let's see. Did I get that? Drop. Come on. There we go. Yes, I think this is going to reach. Now, is it the wrong? It's probably just the wrong right angle, because they come in two variants. guaranteeing that whichever one you need is the wrong, oh, that's the right one. Okay. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. This wire might just be in the shot, but who cares? Who cares? Okay, that's plugged in there, which means that if all is going according to plan, I can come over here and I can switch to properties, activate. I say I can switch to something this doesn't like. What doesn't it like? No. Something to do with the resolution. Something to do with the I don't know. Oh, BS, you suck. Seriously? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to set up the second input, and since I've moved stuff around, it doesn't seem to be happy. I just have to remember what the trick is to make this HDMI capture work correctly. There is a trick somewhere. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I think I might have it now. I hate Windows. Huh. Okay. Super frustrated now because I really want this to be working. I'm just randomly clicking stuff. This is not good. Maybe I should unplug it and plug it back in again. I feel reasonably good about this unplugging and replugging thing. Let's plug it in. Now I can change the device. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Good. Can everybody, can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. All right, so that's spent all that time just to get this pointless shot of kind of the same thing, but you know, I'm all about the production values. Okay. Now we just need one more thing, which is capture Chrome. There we go. Okay. Okay. Reset. There we go. Okay. All right. That's dinner arriving, but I'm not going to stop for dinner. So here we go. Anyway, I haven't taken the stuff out of the packaging yet. So I haven't taken the stuff out. I can't talk. I haven't taken the packaging out of the Glowforge yet. So now I'm going to go and look for the manual, which tells you rather precisely how you're supposed to. I'm going to follow all the instructions. Okay. Read the manual. Here's the manual. PDF. I could open this on the other. Here's Amy to tell me that dinner is ready. You can go ahead if you want. I'm going to be a while. Okay. Sorry, got distracted there by trying to find the manual. This is not easy. It's not easy what I'm doing here. Okay, hopefully this is the correct manual. So I'm just going to go with stuff about the fire risk. Various bits and pieces. I did that. Did that. Did that. Pretend I did that. Okay, so what we say here is we secured your Glowforge with 2 foam blocks and several important orange and red bits. So now we will go back to, how about this one? Lift the lid and the front door. How does this work? Just folds down like that. Okay, and now next I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to remove the front foam block. I've removed the front foam block quite gently. Now, remove knobs. To the left and the right, you'll find red knobs. Unscrew and pull them out. Here's a red knob under there. I don't know why this screen is going all flickery. A red knob. And then another red knob. in here. La la la. There we go. I think I had it unscrewed a long time ago. I have pulled out the 2 red knobs. Something sounds wrong about that. Reveal printer head and power cord. Remove the top layer of the rear foam block to reveal your printer head and power cord. I think we should do that from above. Remove the top layer. Like that. Look, there's stuff in there. We have a lens cleaning towelette and a power cord and the lens removal tool and the printer head, which I'm not going to touch yet. Remove rear foam block. Gently remove the rear foam block, including printer head and power cord. Oh no! I didn't follow the directions exactly. I did the thing, took the power cord out instead of removing the foam block. It's a fascinating way of putting that in there. Set these aside for now. Well, let's just pretend that I left that all in there. Set that aside for now. If I can find an aside left in this room. Good God, what a mess in here. Now, remove, I did that. Remove clip. Under the glass tube, you'll find an orange clip. Push down on it, and it will pop off. I'm pushing down on it. It popped off. I know, I just want to do everything very literally. Even, like I could figure out the reason for doing it and then improvise, but I want to do exactly what they say. Push the laser tube back gently, then lift off the 2 red silicone strips. Okay. I'm pushing the laser tube back gently. Oh dear. Jagged a little. Silicone, silicone. All right, I've done that bit. It's time to open your Glowforge accessory pack. Is it? Is it really? Oh boy. Now I have to go get the Glowforge accessory pack. I'll be right back. Fortunately, I have a wireless microphone. Just travels with me. Glowforge accessory pack. Here be the Glowforge accessory pack. Whoops. Next instruction. Trying to get all fancy here. There. Okay. Glowforge Pro, you'll find your plug grasses. We did this earlier, along with your jet black ferrous steel crumb tray, your lens tool, lens wipes, and exhaust hose. So the lens tool, just for those filing tickets, the lens tool was clearly inside with the head and the power cord in the main box. It was not in the accessory box. Also the lens wipe was there. Let's see, exhaust hose is in here, safety glasses, pro shields, da-da-da. Slide in the crumb tray. Okay, so now we're going to have to do this a little bit differently. Take this, put it back on the money shot here. Okay. Yeah. Unwrap the crumb tray. I guess I should read the instructions first. There was a thing to do. Yes. Open this. Push the laser arm away from you until it's near the back of the unit, which it already is. I did that in the previous step. pick up the crumb tray. So first I have to open the package. The crumb tray. Can't quite figure out how to best get this out of here. There we go. Oh. It's not on the most sturdy of surfaces. Okay. Man of magic. There we go. Crumb tray. So this is the beautiful jet black crumb tray. Lighting's terrible for this. Okay, and I guess the handle is the non-crummy part, or is it the other part? I should look at the instructions. The handle is the opposite end from where I thought it was. So make sure the handle is in front. The wide black plastic strip is in the back. Slide in the crumb tray. Slide until you feel the feet settle into the dimples in the base of the Glowforge unit. Sure, why not? So I'm supposed to put this in here with the handle in the front and examine the bottom. Oh, I see. I see the feet. They're oblong feet. In order to rest in the dimples. That was easy. Like so many things, it's trivial, but I still did it fussy. Okay, make sure, double check. I guess people put it in backwards. Close the front door. Shut the front door. Okay, here's the printer head part. This should be exciting. I believe I got one lens wipe, but we will revisit that in a moment. Okay. Gently slide the metal plate on the laser arm all the way to the right. Then push the arm to the back of the unit. Well, I mean, technically, you've already pushed the arm to the back of the unit because you did the previous step. So, I may be detail-oriented. Okay. Carefully pick up the printer head. So now I need to retrieve the printer head from the accessory box. I'm going abysmally slowly. That's what I want to do. If I can find it. I assumed it was in the... Now I'm confused. Where the hell's the printer head? I thought it was in the accessory box, in the little, okay, brain. Now I'm really confused. All right, somebody explain this to me. In the foam. Oh, it's right. It was in the foam block. Okay, thank you. Hopefully I would have figured that out on my own in a minute. See, I was assuming that this thing here, which looks approximately rectangular, I thought the printer head would be in there. So when I pulled that up, I was like, wait a minute, that's just a spacer. Okay, so the foam block. Let us return to the foam block. Where did I put the foam block? There it is. Yes. See, thank you, Internet, for saving me a lot of trouble. Alrighty, back to this one. Okay. Carefully pick up the printer head. Do not touch any part of the printer head that is not flat black metal. Be especially careful of the yellow window on the side of the head. Remove the printer head from the white foam tray and remove the orange foam cylinder from the head. I should probably read a couple steps ahead, even though I read this on the plane the other day. Pick up the wire ribbon, holding the as shown. so on and so forth. Okay, so this is going to go in the thing. It's got a little tab, and then the printer head's going to be lowered over the metal plate. Here, I should probably, if I'm going to spend this much time reading it, I should probably put it on the screen. So then I'm going to lower it over the metal plate so it rests next to the two round posts, and then push it gently away from you. I think I follow. Seems like it's a little too far to the right to do that easily. I mean, I guess it's magnetically just going to pop into place, right? So let's see. Somebody going to tell me how easy this is? Okay. Back to the overhead shot. All right, so now here is the printer head that I couldn't find a minute ago. I'm going to carefully touch it. He said you should touch it in the back. Okay. I'm touching the flat black parts only. Okay. Right. So it's going to go, how's this thing going to go? It's going to go like that, I think. With the Glowforge logo. You know, that would be a useful thing to highlight in the manual, that just the logo on the top would be good for orientation. So, interestingly enough, I don't know if you can see this on, well, of course you can't see this on the camera. Maybe you can if I make an extraordinary effort. Maybe I can go over here where I have a somewhat better camera, although there will be no, you'll never be able to see this. There is a smudge, not a smudge, I don't know what to call it. It's too bad there's no way I can actually get a good picture of this. So I'm looking at the lens, and what I see is, where's my point? I put all my stuff away. I had the nicest pointers. A pointy thing. I don't have a pointer. Well, let's pretend that I have a pointer. I will point with this, although I'm going to be very careful not to touch the lens. But, oh, you might be able to see it from that angle, maybe, kind of, sort of. There's a little bit of, like, right there on the bottom. See that? See how it's got a little schmutz on there. It looks red, but that might just be sort of internal reflection. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to try to fix it. Unless like someone from Glowforge is watching and tells me to. First, I'm going to figure out how to attach this thing, because that was the next step. I can always take the lens off and clean it. So, all right. Remove the foam plug, and sorry I'm just taking so long here, but I want to kind of demonstrate what it takes to, what's the deal here? Oh wait, you have to attach the wire first. Cable on. Push it forward. I'm confused. I'm already confused. I see. Okay, there we go. That seemed to work. You gotta get it over the little lip and some close to the right spot, and then the magnets do the rest, I suppose. Okay. Still worried about the schmutz. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to multitask. Next step. The next step is close the front door and lower the lid. Okay. Save everything. Trust me, I'm saving everything. Now I need to set up the eggs housed. Set up the eggs housed. Use the hose provided with a hose clamp and the hose and the vent. So here's the deal. There's the Glowforge, and there's the vent. There's the window. Okay. Okay. Now the hose provided is here. And thought there would be some tools required, but there wasn't. Lady of Spain, I adore you. Okay. Hopefully there's room behind here to get that on there. I'm trying to think of a way to do this elegantly so that I'm not providing a video of my... There we go. Okay. Oh, that's what that is. So now here's where I could use some advice from people who know what the hell they're talking about. This thing comes with, these are obviously the hose clamps that it comes with. There's been so much discussion of odor. I really have to wonder whether that's going to do the job. Now I have a whole bunch of that metal tape, what they use on dryers and such, but I have my doubts, man. Don't want to stink up my basement. Slide the hose clamp around the hose and then fit both items together. Oh, so wait a minute. No, this has to be, this is not a regular, like, screwdriver-y hose clamp. This is like a really cheesy, sorry, I was on the wrong. Is this meant to be a hose? I don't see any other, I mean, I own these. These are my hose clamps, so I could just use these. Or I could use the tape, or I could use various other bits and pieces. Or I could just put this on and say, you know what, for the first cut, it's a test. We'll see if the out-of-the-box experience, such as it is, seriously though, Glowforge, there's no way that this chintzy little thing is going to avoid stinking up my house. Is this a hose? I don't even know what this is. It's gotta be a world's... Is this something else? Somebody's gonna tell me that this is not a hose clamp. This is something else. It doesn't fit on there no matter how, well, maybe it does. Sorry, I don't do a lot of dryer vent attachment. I've only ever used those. Ow, God, this is unpleasant. This is unpleasant. You know what? Gloves. You know, you get something and you want to play with it right away, and so, you know, you're taking shortcuts because the whole world is watching. Yes, use yours. Many people have suggested that. Avoid the pinch. Okay. Well, thank you then. It's very hard to keep an eye on the chat, so I'm going to use mine, as you said. And we'll get this sorted. Receiving a spam telephone call. Okay. Should have gotten the screwdriver first. I haven't tripped over any cords yet. That's pretty impressive. Glowforge deserves the German screwdriver. These are not German. What are these? Good screwdrivers. Whatever the hell it is. Okay. Isn't this exciting? Ow. I consider this entire thing temporary, as I definitely want a better way to do the exhaust. I'm going to redo it with an inline booster and with a blast gate. Some kind of quick disconnect. My clamps are messed up. I probably have a dozen more somewhere, but you know, it's always the way it goes. Trying to do something. Clamps all cross-threaded. There we go. Oh yeah. That's do exactly that. There we go. Okay. Well, I've got that more or less on there. I guess there's no reason to not give myself a little working room. It's not going to fall off the desk. He says. Hopefully my insurance agent's not watching this. Okay. Clamp. Turn the clamp. Want me to give him the clamps, boss? Is this really? I mean, it's 2017. We have the most miraculous technology available. Hell, we have lasers. And I feel like I'm in the 18th century with this worm gear hose clamp. Actually, if it were the 18th century, it would be like precision, brass. Not even close to tightened yet. There's not a lot of depth to this port, I'm finding. They could make this easier. Okay, that seems to be on there. I mean, I think the instructions were clear about not tightening it. I think you tighten it till it cracks and then back off a quarter turn. But I'm going to say it doesn't move. So I'm going to say that's enough, even though I wasn't really getting any kind of tightness on the old worm screw. Doohacky. So it's up here where it's going to leak, definitely. Change my view here so I can see just how much, how much I'm in the shot. So we'll try to line that up there. Okay. Something I need. It's the other clamp. Where did I put it? There it is. Hello, other clamp. And for those just joining us, welcome to the clamp channel. Tonight we have a special episode on hose clamps. It's a 6.5 hour pledge drive. Now, there are people out there in the world who don't have access to hose clamps. And it's for those people that we're here staying up all night. A gift of only $500 a month can bring much needed hose clamps to the people of downtown Boise. This is going to be awkward. There's nothing I can say here except this is going to be awkward. Yeah. I have stuff in the way. You know, my father was a great man. He was the sort of person who, well, first of all, he would probably know that I put this on backwards. All right, the hose goes inside of there. And the clamp goes around the outside, does it? I feel like I should tape that first. And then where does the clamp go? Does the clamp go? Oh, man. I hate this. I kind of hate this. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. My father was the kind of person who didn't put up with sort of this thing that I'm doing now. Like, he would never climb onto a bench that's covered with junk, sweeping most of it slightly to the side, and then awkwardly perching on the edge. No, he would clean everything off the bench. He would put it away in a series of labeled file cabinets. Then he would move the bench out of the room. And then he would install scaffolding. What I'm saying is, I'm very lazy. My dad was not lazy. And what I learned from him was the value of doing things right. That doesn't mean that I choose to employ that value. It just means that I'm aware of it. It's going to be very hard to turn this screw because I won't be able to get the screwdriver in there. Now that I'm looking at it, I mean, it's recessed. It doesn't Doesn't bode well. I think I'm just going to have to tape this. Forget the freaking clamp. I know what I need. You know what I need is a stubby screwdriver. You know what I own? Somewhere. I own an entire set. I knocked that out with my head. What did I spend? About 15 minutes farting around with that, and then climbing down from the bench, I knocked it out with my head. The whole story I was just telling, that's why I was telling that story, I think. Because I knew I was going to knock that thing out with my frickin' head. Okay, I've got one of these. This might do the trick, except I don't have the right bits for it. I'll look at the chat room here and people will tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Waiting for a red power cord. Okay. I'm going to get a bit for this thing. Where do I keep those? Oh, I walked all the way across the room. I keep them in the drawer right here. Because, see, this has to fit in there in order to turn the thing with the thing, but I really feel like I should tape it. I kind of know where the tape is. Okay, let's see this stubby thing. Because if you put the clamp on first, then this is nice. That doesn't go in there. It's special bits to drive me crazy. Now I'm becoming angry. Can't play with my new toy. I'm going to go get that tape. It might be right here. I had the dryer, people. I found more clamps. I have so many hose things. I know where it is. It's in the garage. It's in the drawer. Plumbing. Okay. I have the silver tape of power. The clamp and then tape. Yes, but the thing is, I want to tape. I feel like the tape will go on the flat surface, right? Because once I put the clamp on, then there's a big bump there. So why don't I tape it, and then I'll tape it for a seal, and then I'll clamp it for structural integrity. This is that tape that, I don't know what, it's got that magic adhesive that just hurts. It hurts to touch. Come on. Come on, end. Exist. Exist for me, please. There you are. I hope you understand I'm just babbling because I don't like dead air. I mean, this is as close to dead air as you can get with someone actually talking. like so many things in this world, there are undoubtedly people who are experts in attaching dryer hoses to exhaust ports in windows. And they could probably come in here and do this correctly in a very short amount of time. And you know, I always compare myself to them. I think, what am I doing? What am I doing? Nothing can be. Oh, this, I see now why this is even more difficult than I imagined. We had a dryer installed not too long ago because when we bought this house, as you do, it came with, you know, a really crappy dryer, washer and dryer. So we said, well, it's been, you know, we lived with it for a year, and then we said one of our upgrades this year will be to get a good washer and dryer. So we did. And you know, they sell you installation. Oh, I taped this so poorly. Yeah, it's not going to help at all. So, you know, when they were all done, of course, they attached the dryer hose. And I looked at it and I was like thinking, didn't complain or nothing, I don't like to complain. I was just thinking, what a poor job they did. It looks so sloppy. And now, having tried to do it once myself, I have much more respect for those people. Now this is officially driving me crazy. I mean, this I think is what I've spent the most time on the whole thing. How bad would it be? How bad would it be if I just made my damn founder's ruler with this kind of half-ass taped on there, just so I can see the thing operate, and then I can go eat my chicken Caesar salad, and then I can, like, how bad? It's not gonna kill me, right? I'm really tempted to just go ahead and make the goddamn ruler, because this is something else. This really is something else. I think maybe that comes out of there. There's tape on it, but I cannot, for the life of me, see how I'm gonna get that clamp. The clamp is stuck a couple inches down the hose, and I'm really struggling to get it to move. That's why I started to get frustrated there. I think we're gonna go ahead with the rest of the setup here. That's just too much. That's too much for me to put up with. Okay. Ruler plus salad greater than spending the time to tape it up. Okay. All right. Well, it's not going to fall off. It's not sealed tremendously well, but it's not going to fall off. Is this about me? Where am I? I am in New York. Okay. Whoopsies. I shouldn't have touched that. You guys have no idea how much time I spent micrometrically aligning this camera before I started. Now I moved the Glowforge. All right, we're gonna live with it. We're gonna live with it because we really want to see this thing powered up. So, get my work gloves out of the way. What is next? Pretend I did that. Connect hose, disconnect after use. Yeah. Make sure your Glowforge is turned off. 0 is depressed. Well, if I could see that, I would. All right, we'll get the we'll get the official power cord. What came with it? Out of the official foam insert. Now, this is the part I'm terribly excited about. Oh, gotta change the thing here. Yeah. Hey, kids. There we go. Just because, you know, fish the power cord behind the back. Okay. Hopefully I can insert an IEC cord in my sleep. Okay. Next. I think for the next step we will go to here, and it says plug Glowforge into a grounded wall outlet with 800 watts of power available. Well, since this is why I'm so thrilled. The Glowforge has got its own dedicated 20 amp circuit. I put $2 a watt apparently to get that installed. Okay, we're going to switch it on. Is everybody ready? I hope so. I'm switching it on. Switching it on when I can find the switch. Switching it on now. Bubbles. You know that amazing Jonathan joke? It's a bit rude. Okay. Let's see what happens next. You might hear a bubbling sound. The unit's button will glow teal. Your Glowforge is on. Oh, now we have to do this thing. The whole Wi-Fi. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Can I do this from my phone? I do have a computer on the other side of the room that I can use for this. Okay, so I'm going to go to app.glowforge.com/setup. I was going to broadcast that part of the setup, but I clearly have to disconnect at some point, so. Okay, connect your Glowforge to Wi-Fi. Make sure your Glowforge is powered on. When the button is glowing, click continue. Now we're going to go to the temporary Wi-Fi, which I see there. Device found. Select my Wi-Fi network. Done. Put in my password. Done. Connecting. Successfully connected. Something's happening. The light went off. There's a sort of a ticking noise. This is the best part. Oh boy. Okay. Uh-oh. Every time I walk away from it, it does something I want to see. Is it just homing? Something? Something happened. Okay, I'm going to walk away from it again. Yeah. Okay, name your Glowforge. Did anybody else do Zap Brannigan yet? Because that's, I think I'm going to go with Zap Brannigan. See the tutorials. Okay, well that's doing its thing. I'm going to say, if I can log in. Must be some kind of magical calibration going on. Okay, I've been invited to use my Glowforge, which I have not named GQF673, but that's fine. Not clear to me how I would do this. Now this is the part where I sadly don't have access to my password. Complex technical reasons. It's all kind of setting up anyway. I might not be able to show that. Oh, maybe I can after all. Any minute now. Remember when computers used to be faster than us? But now, it seems... Oh God, I have to type this in? This is insane. So I'm just setting up my password manager. Because I hadn't done so, and my Glowforge password is really long and complicated because it was generated with one of these password managers. So I find myself on a new computer. All right. I have to type a whole bunch of crap. Hey, I actually successfully logged in. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm not allowed to reveal the existence of the thing that I used to log in. So, let's see if it works. Glowforge. Remember me. Sign in. Please fill out this field. Okay. Hi, everybody. Calibration. Oh, you mean like when I turn it on, it will calibrate every time? Is that the deal? Learn by doing. Your first prints. What should I click here just to get my damn ruler? Here we go. Glowforge Founder Ruler. I should change the screen. There we go. So this thing. Oh look, I'm signed in. And then what? Hover over the design titled Founder Ruler and click Open. Founder Ruler, there it is. Click Open. This is the exciting part, I guess. Okay. Place your material. Choose a piece of medium proof grade hardwood. Okay. I haven't even opened the packet. And I have to climb over a mountain of debris to get to it. Okay. There we go. There's the box. I opened the end of the box and I saw that it was full of stuff. Proof grade material. There it is. It's encased in plastic wrap. Medium. It's all sticky. Interesting. That's quite interesting. It's interesting to me. So check this out. Did everybody else get this situation? Board cam. Here we go. Okay. This so I opened up the package and the leather here was kind of stuck to the maple underneath. You see that reflection there? There's some sort of glue, like tape residue. It looks, and it's on every piece. If I can catch the light just right. See, there's some residue over there. And then there's some, same thing, every piece. So this is kind of stuck. Look at how stuck it is. Stuck to the piece below it. I don't know, did they do that on purpose to keep them together? I wouldn't imagine they do. It looks almost like there was a sticker that was then taken off and repositioned. Something weird. It seems weird to me. Perhaps this is a known thing. It's perfectly normal. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to take this piece. Take one of these. It's gunky. It's got, it's got dirty gunk on it. Not impressive. Okay. Anyway. Now we're supposed to go to the thing here and place this on there. Should I see anything? I guess I'd have to close the lid. Aren't I supposed to be seeing an image of the bed? Yeah, I should probably tell Amy. do you want to see the laser I'm about to laze in a minute or two? I think the laser is already coming between us. Okay, oh, there it goes. That's weird. I don't know why it took so long to show up. Oh, I guess it has to scan it. I see. So if I thought that was more of a live feed. It seems like it's a little slow. So I close the lid and then it takes what happens? Does it take a picture? I walked away, yeah. Okay, I see. It says scanning in the upper right corner. Meanwhile, what are people saying in the chat about the goo? No, there's more wood in the package. Those were just a couple that I took out. Okay. All right, so here we go. So I position this somewhere on here. Yeah, I guess you're right. The live feed. I was mistaken about the way it works because I don't pay attention. Okay, so I positioned that. What do we do next according to the instructions? Drag your design into place, and then you press print in the upper right corner. Now this is because I'm using proof grade material, we're operating in class 1 mode, so we don't have to wear our laser safety gurgles. Make sure the exhaust is connected. I understand. Scanning. We can switch back to the live cam. It says scanning your material. Is it looking for the, it does say medium maple hardwood in the upper left corner, so proof grade appears to be good. Preparing your design. I'm a little surprised this bit is so slow. Okay, to start, press the Glowforge button. Shall I do the honors? I'm going to press the button. I'm going to check the chat room first to make sure nobody's telling me, "You idiot, you screwed up, don't press the button." Okay, I'm going to press the button. Pressing the button. Pressing the button now. I pressed it. Lasing. Now this is the part where we find out if the exhaust is working. I don't smell anything yet. I'm going to have to get a macro cam for the future. I need one above shot and then one like zoom. Oops. Yeah, the exhaust's definitely going. I'm tempted to run outside and see what it's like on the patio, but I don't want to leave it unattended. Not unless you really want to see how smoky it is.
I'll be right back.
We've got about a minute. Yeah, I said, should I do the honors because Amy was here. Am I going to record it? I'm going to, I'm probably going to do a lot of video streams and things because I find it interesting. Whether, I'm not sure that I'm going to go to the effort of making sure I record every single moment. But my intention, it's a mess right now because I had to move. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's really loud. But I do have a lapel mic on, so hopefully you can hear me over the noise. I don't want to walk. I want to stand here and watch it. Otherwise, I'd walk away where it's quieter. Anyway, once I get moved back in and I get my desk set up the way it's supposed to be, then the camera will be a permanent fixture. So I shouldn't have to do any effort really to make a video. Just open up OBS and hit record or stream.
I couldn't see visible smoke, but you could really smell it.
Okay, I'm going to run out then while it's still going. And we'll see what the range on this wireless mic is. I'm going to pop out onto the outside. Oh yeah, you can smell that. But it's not in a place where, I don't think it's in a place where it'll cause any trouble. Come on, video. Video with the light on. There we go. There we go. It's not focused. Yeah, so that's, little louvers are open. A couple of them are open. Alright, since that doesn't focus on the side. Say you can smell that it's operating. It's not like it's doesn't. Horrible smell. Is it cutting yet? Oh yeah, there we go. It's cutting it out.
Now I see some smoke.
Yeah.
Can you see the smoke outside?
No. I wouldn't say there's any smoke in the basement at all. Yeah, I really wanted to capture the whole experience, even if, it was a couple hours of watching me scratch my head or remove styrofoam. I like to do these things very, when I unbox a thing, kind of do it live. All right, and so the fans shut. So this is, I guess, the thing that's going to change with the fans shutting down right away, because I want to go in there. Right, there's no point in me not going in there. It's not going to exhaust anymore.
You can smell it a little bit.
You can smell it now, especially now that the fan's shut off. But, we have a laser cutter at work. I've experienced laser cut smelly stuff before. So.
Oh, wow.
There's the ruler.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Now it is tradition, I believe, to check one's ruler. And I happen to have the Mitutoyo. Probably can't see that on the camera. Oops. I would say 0 complaints if I don't use the metric side. I turned off the autofocus so this thing wouldn't keep going in and out. But trust me, I'll upload a picture. It's all good. What was the screw about the back right corner? What was the screw? What about the screw? I'm nervous about the screw. Oh, you're asking me if the screw is... Oh, I didn't look at the UI. I just opened the lid when it shut down and the light went off. Go ahead. Okay. Sorry. You were asking about a screw in the top right corner. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I have a slight warp on my lid? Yes, questions. I would love to answer questions. I have... Let's see if we can do it this way. Now that I've done my test print pretty much... What time is it? Oh, it's not that bad. Thought I was going to look up and it would be like midnight. It's only 8:43 here. Sorry, I need to make a slight adjustment to my camera. Rig. Stupid HDMI connectors. I'm going to try to take this camera off. What I'm trying to do, there we go. It is trying all right. Okay. The lid. I would say that that lid is not perfectly lined up on that side. If that's what you're asking, I don't know if that's what you're asking. On the left side, it's more flatter. So whether it's a warp, don't know, but it's an imperfection. Yes. Yes. In fact, now that I know what to look for, yes, there is. The lid is all the way down in the back. It is here. Let's use our ruler. Can't see that because of the lighting in here. So it won't focus. If the camera would focus, you would be able to see, as I can, that it is 3.5 millimeters bowed in the middle. Okay. Now I had in my head before all this that somehow, despite the impossible amount of stuff that would have to happen to make it possible, that I was going to get this all hooked up, do some cuts in various different materials, maybe even design a thing and make it, perhaps even make a box and do like a couple dozen craft projects, all of this stuff tonight. But the reality of the thing is I made my ruler, which I'm very happy about. I guess I've got some weeding to do. I'm very happy that the Glowforge is in perfectly working condition. Thank you, UPS, and everyone at Glowforge who has been tweaking the packaging, since it seems to have arrived just fine. I have a question about that weird little schmutz on the lens. Other than that, now that I've opened the lid and I've let the smell into the room, it's going to be hard for me to do a sniff test. But I also want to try some things. Oh, I guess I could bring that up here quickly. I'm pretty sure I didn't come up with this idea. I'm pretty sure this is from the forum. Where's the other piece? Oh. I vaguely recall buying this because, wait. Can I, loose screw. Oh, I see, okay. Sorry. So I can turn it off, right? And then I can move the thing by hand. I can find the switch. Where's the damn switch? Switch, there we go. Turn off. Sorry, we're having several conversations. I missed the thing about this screw. Yes, I see what you mean. There is the screw. I wasn't paying attention. He's totally right. There's a Torx screw that looks identical to the ones. No, it doesn't. It's not the ones in the clamp for the tube. I don't see off the top of my head any missing. Oh, I do. I know exactly where it came from. Yep. As long as we're being picky. Here is the screw hole. So this front is held on with a bunch of these screws, and this one is missing. Well, it's not missing. It's there on my desk now. So interesting. On the front, there's one on the end. And then there's this gap, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, the one that's missing, and then another one on the other end. So 4 in the middle and 1 on either side. Sorry for my crappy camera work. Yeah, I'll poke around in here later and just make sure that nothing else is loose. So, okay, that being said, what I was babbling about earlier was that I have to get some food, and if I can lock this camera back in so it doesn't fall on the floor. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah. So I got these things. These must have been something people were talking about on the forum at some point. I think so. They're a quick disconnect thingy. Now I have my doubts that this will keep. You know, this is not a great seal. It's just a clip, plastic clip. So, but the reason I was interested in this though is because it looks like it's much easier to put the hose on this way. I just need to attach one of these to the thing in the window, and then the other one to the hose, and then I can just snap it in. So when I'm sure all of the smell has dissipated from the basement here, I might actually try installing this thing, and you know, if it's good enough to prevent leak. I can't see how it will be though. Again, it just snaps together. That's loose. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble when I'm tired and hungry speaking in coherent, complete sentences without interrupting myself. So I've done that now like 6 times in a row. I'm gonna go. Thanks everybody for joining me here on this sort of test inaugural stream. Let me just, I got one more shot I want to get before I go, because yeah, this is what happened to my workspace today. Yeah, So in an effort to get this, I had some shelves here, so I had to take everything off the shelves. I had to take the computer that used to be there off. It's currently sitting over there where it doesn't belong. And I had to take all of these things that were stored in various closets and things out so that I could get let the electricians do their job. My electronics microscope, which used to sit over here, doesn't make any sense now that the Glowforge is there, so I don't know where that's going to go. This whole thing is in flux. But I wanted to get this thing set up so I can play with it. Man, is it huge. It totally dominates the room. But I am super excited now that I think I was a little bit paying more attention to doing this video than I was in actually thinking about the fact that I now own a damn laser cutter of my own that I can use anytime I want, and I can make stuff. Super cool. After various negativity and skepticism on my part, I am clearly can't deny the fact that I have one in my house, and they do seem to be starting to pick up steam. So I've got to stop babbling, and I've got to go eat. So maybe I'll catch you on the forum later, and I will certainly try to do some additional live streams whenever I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing rock and roll. So, bye everybody. I'm going to click this button and see if it stops.